Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So it is the final event of the Scrapland server, and players are prepared to defend a drilling site. Now this drilling site is going to help them survive the Ice Age, as well as a hell of a load of drones that are slowly melting out of the ice. So they're going to have to hold this location as the drill drills deep down 2,000 kilometers deep into the soil, and then they're going to build a sideways shaft where they will attempt to live and survive in and wait out the Ice Age with whatever supplies they have left. But of course there is some scary drones piloted by Lakehouse and his evil AI that are around. So the battle is underway. The players have set off the drilling machine. It's starting to bore its way through the ice. That's going to be quite a long and laborious process. As you can see, it's digging down quite deep. The players really need to protect this machine from the drones, and you can see multiple small drones are coming in. There's actually a few drones that are starting to get a little bit bigger in size that are coming in to attack some of these smaller rovers on the perimeter. Well, that's not one of the smaller ones. It looks like he's taking some wheel damage there. That's no good. So you can see a lot of rocket fire possibly coming at and getting stuck in a crossfire between some of the players' rovers as well. So as we look to the sky, you can see more and more shots going out. And remember, each one of these little drones that gets shot down, there will be more following in. King Scrapatron has a lot of these little drones, and he is not afraid to throw them away. You can see he's even shouting some abuse at me in the side chat as these drones are getting taken out one by one. I'm just wondering if the drones will increase in scale and size, and if they do, will the players be able to deal with a larger threat like that? Up in the air at the moment, let's have a look at what players are piloting. We have one or two various different ships looking in the sky here. Look at this one. We've got one with the various rocket launchers, turrets, quite standard design. We have got ourselves, of course, a giant flying mech up here of some kind. It looks like it is flying into a snow blizzard. We don't want that, so we'll have to turn that off in the moment. The flying pig down there is skating across the ice. We've got another large, I think that's a Zap ship in the air there, and the Millennium Falcon is of course soaring above, letting out a trail of rockets down towards the ground. Very cool indeed. Let's double check in, see what's happening around the drill site. So of course, due to the amount of things going on in one area, I think we've got over 30, maybe 40 players in this one small area at the moment. Let's actually see what we've got. 32 players at the moment. It'll vary depending on players jumping in and jumping out as well. You can see the drilling's going on. Very nice indeed. Players are battling around the perimeter, and there is more and more drones coming in from out there. So each one of these spawns 2 drones when it's taken down. Oh, this one looks like it's actually trying to get some precise fire, using its little hydrogen engines, this little drone, to try to get some fire down on the larger rovers below. But there's a lot of flak coming up at it. It looks like it just can't maneuver into a position to engage. Let's continue moving around. Some of the drones are dropping down on the site. They're doing a good job at the moment. The inner defensive ring around the drill site seems to be intact, and the players haven't yet lost any rovers, so doing a real good job at the moment. Oh, Aaron74 shot down and will take 2 its place. Oh, Oh, King Scrapatron is giving it some. The fire is kicking off absolutely everywhere now. These missiles, like I said before, could be saved by the players if they just use Gatling guns on these smaller ships. What's happened here? This looks like some sort of clangy mess of a ball that's bouncing around. That can't be particularly great for server performance. But for the moment, it's okay. It's not broken. I think the only thing it's breaking is itself, especially with this interesting dance floor inside there. More rocket fire going up towards some of the small drones, and they are dropping out the sky left, right, and centre. King Scrapatron definitely needs to bring himself some much bigger drones to the fight. So these are these Dr. Krabby ones that are coming in. Let's see if they manage to track onto any of the targets. There's a small rover engaging down there as these coming behind it. Some fire going out. Yep, well, looks like they've locked onto the smaller or larger rover. Oh, go on. Turn yourself around, get some missiles out on the target. Oh, they're starting to break through the outer perimeter. That drone looks like it's either stopped working or it's not being manned at the moment. Fire coming out from the 40k ship there. Some Gatling gun fire going back after some of these little rovers that are patrolling the perimeter. With these rovers moving around the edge, it might do pretty well to actually distract some of the drones that are coming in as well, and allow them to split the fire between them. So we've got a red rover coming out over here by Pure Ethanol. He is cruising out. It looks like he's taking some damage to the top of it, but his firepower is continuing to annihilate them rovers as they're in the sky. Look at that guy as well. Oh, is he coming in for a bit of a hot landing by the look of it? Is he going to be okay? Oh! Luckily his wheels kind of bounced him off the ground there. The disco room on a gyroscope is going absolutely crazy in the background. What's he aiming at? So he looks like he's aiming at a few of the drones that are on the perimeter. The flying pig is skidding along around the side of the arena. Not seeing that do too much damage just yet. We've got the large rover and we've got some small ones over here as well. There seems to be quite a bit of damage going on over here as the small drones fall out of the sky. Very cool indeed. This little rover's really nice. Look at this little thing. The little RAB rover skirting across with its small little turret. He's left his door open though, I think, at the side there. Maybe keep yourself cool. How's the Orc rover doing? The Orc rover still looks like it's got all its weapons up. It's even letting off a trail of smoke. All them Orc boys on the inside manning all their weapons. Very cool indeed. I really like the front grille of that. Something like this takes a long time to build, but it looks very chunky. Like it's got a lot of armour going on in there. Let's have a look. We've got Burnt Flash up in the sky. Is he manning one of the smaller perimeter fighters? Yes, with the toxic green engines. If we come out over here, it looks... wow. The amount of drones that are now coming in is getting to a new level. There's even a monolith that's being constructed over here by the attackers, and it looks like the players are attempting to take it out as they've realised it's a source of where some of these drones are coming from. Or is it? So they're attempting to destroy it, but that thing is going to be heavily reinforced and strong, focusing a lot of rocket fire from the various different ships out there. It's good they've got their inner perimeter sorted with the rovers, even though there is a hell of a lot of drones coming in, and then they've got their little attack force going out in the, well, some of the larger ships. There's some small ships on the perimeter here as well. Looks like the carrier has taken to the air. A lot of its fighters have been launched by the look of it, so it's just a mobile turret. Bad. And coming back over here, we have the drill ship that's not doing too bad. It's getting quite a good borehole in there, and that's definitely going to allow the players, and the deeper he gets, I mean, the more he's out the line of fire as well. So looking up above the battlefield, you can see more and more of these Dr. Krabby little drones coming in here. King Scrapatron is sending some more abuse towards me. More rovers patrolling the perimeter, stopping these little crab drones from coming in. Oh, look at that. There's so many players in this area as well, just causing some carnage. I love it. Oh, the flying pig. What's happened to the flying pig? It looks like he is skidded over to one side. Has one of his wheels broken? Yeah, it looks like one of his wheels is broken. Come on, pig. Self-right yourself. Some more of the little crab drones are blasting around up here as well. Awesome. That's super cool. Oh, that was a big explosion from the crab drone. Rushing on over, it looks like we've got the Orc war mech heading towards the monolith in the background. And they're trying to cut that thing down, but that armor is being real resilient. Something always about heavy armor, it just takes some time to get through with rockets, Gatling gunfire. You really have to focus them blocks. So it looks like we've got one of Shay's ships there targeting that, and it looks like the Zap ship there as well. I wonder if that'll achieve too much for it by stopping them coming from this direction. Maybe there's more monoliths out there that the players will have to look to. Oh, hold on, what is this? What is this lovely creation we see coming over here? It is London. So you can definitely tell where this has been inspired from. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's dive inside in the middle of the combat and see what's going on in here. Oh, there's rovers, there's... Oh, this is really cool. That is literally a city on wheels that just went by me. Oh, oh, it's a picture of my face stuck on the Queen as well. This is great. This is lovely. This is what I like to see on my servers. So as London's rolling in, it's taking out some more of these crabby drones. It's kind of rounding them up from that direction. King Scrapatron wants to get rid of them off the planet still. He's not doing too well. Let's have a look what's going on here. Some more little crabby drones are under attack. And we've got this one here with the grinders on the rear there, just in case they want to pick up some scrap on the go. These rover drivers are going to have to be careful not to collide with each other as well at the same time as they're flying around. So it looks like by taking this monolith out here, it seems to have delayed a lot of the drones from appearing on this side. Oh, and it looks like the monolith has fallen. The players have taken this one out, so this may prevent some of the drones temporarily respawning over on this side, and then players are going to need to get back to the centre so they can help out with the rest of the defences. Oh, that is cool seeing that fall. Very nice indeed. Right, heading back to the centre. Have we got any more monolith pillars on the horizon? I am not seeing any quite yet. Interesting. The interior drill site is still protected. Players are holding the line well. There's a few more wrecks. Oh, it looks like this poor guy's ended up on his roof. That's no good. What's happened over here as well? Now, these rovers still acting as little defensive platforms. How are we doing on the drilling? So on the drilling front, whoa, we're doing pretty well. I think we might be over 200 meters down. Let's just check from that little. Oh, maybe no, we're not. We're about 100 meters down, and they are on the hunt. There is more drones coming in. There is battling going on in the sky. We have a flying rover. How are we doing for people? So we've got 31 at the minute. So we've either lost one or we've got a disconnect if someone's lost the ship. It's a bit different. It's a bit nice having a PvE style end, because we usually go out with a big bang and we have everyone smashing into each other. But having everyone work together on the server for an ending is something a little bit different. And just being able to see all the players in one area like this is glorious as well. Most of the large ships are coming back from destroying that monolith. I love the little attack force that. I like that. Having a look out there, there's probably more drones coming in from one direction or another. Looks like something's happening out there. Lakehouse is currently directing, so to say, the enemy AI. Oh, and it looks like he's been up to it. There's another monolith that has appeared over on this side that's spawning even more drones. So as we come up into the sky here, we've got a few different drones as well. These are one of the slightly larger ones. You can look at that on the perimeter. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that is a screenshot right there and a half. Let's have a look what's going on down here. We've got one of the little crabby ones coming in. So the only way these drones really do a good job is if they are in a massive horde, and as they take them out, more drones will spawn from these monolith devices. Very, very cool. The player's attack force is coming back over the top here. More drones are being engaged. Awesome, look at that. So it looks like one of the little drones is being smashed out of the air, and they are moving over to that direction. Right where the other monolith has just spawned in. So far the players ain't doing too bad. The first few waves and the first monolith tower they've taken out. You can see there's a few explosions going down to some of the poor drones that have crashed, and we've got more drones coming in as well. And they're coming in from this sneaky pillar that Lake House has placed over here. I wonder if the players will work it out and come over to target it like they did with the last one. The first one was a little bit easier, and so the players knew what they were looking for to destroy. But this one's going to be a little bit harder. But they're all still patrolling around the perimeter. They've got a good bit of 360 defense by the look of it. I'm intrigued what this rover is here. I'm not too sure. Is it literally just something to soak up damage? Is it a trampoline of some kind? What's that doing there? Is it a printing device? No clue at all. King Scrapatron calling Supreme Commander Lake House. Oh, King Scrapatron's on the case again. Let's have a look. Some more drones coming in. Let's see what this one's going to go for. Oh, he's pulling up. He's doing a little bit of a reverse maneuver because he's gone into so much fire. He does not know what to do, this little drone. Oh, one of his pods has dropped off. One of the rovers down there looks like it's fleeing as well. He's accelerating up. Is there someone up in the sky up there, maybe? He's trying to target. Maybe just getting a little bit of range. See, one of the big risks here as well is if one of these drones does break through and drop on top of the drill, it could possibly knock it off course. And the players don't want to be doing that, I tell you. So coming over to the drill as they wipe out this last drone. Going from this direction. More drones, of course, appearing from this flank as well. Oh, big explosions. Rocket pods are opening up from these drones. And these look like they actually might hit some of the perimeter defenses. Oh, this is not what they want. Rocket pods going in. It looks like they're going on some of the little rovers that they've got going down here. Big explosions. Yeah, that's Park's rovers going down. They really should have stuck some of these in the hangars. These are getting absolutely obliterated. Oh. Damn it. This one's doing pretty well, though. These two look like they managed to get into the inner perimeter and even hold there. One or two have gone over here. They're going to have to keep their eye on the ammo as they're going through this as well. Because ammo's going to become a problem. Oh, there's even drones coming from this side now. This is not good. And of course, it is Space Engineers, guys, so you've got to expect that the frame rate is going to get a little bit worse as we go. As more things start to happen. Oh, through the mist. The players are fighting to the last man, woman, machine, or whatever. Let's remove the weather for the moment. Keep it so it's nice and clear for you guys to watch from the camera perspective. Oh, what we got going on up here? Some damage there. Got ourselves some drones getting ripped apart in this section. Look at that, the bottom's falling off it. Rockets are swinging on by. Now, they're not super accurate with them rockets. When they do it, though, they do quite a bit of damage. The Orc war machines coming in the background there. But it's either that they've run out of ammunition or something's going on. They seem to be able to get past a lot of the fire here. The players need to sort this issue out quick because they are starting to break through to the inner rings, and I'm seeing rockets landing successfully on the rovers that are parked in the centre, as well as the mining machine there as well. And the players don't want that to happen, because they don't want to lose it this soon. It looks like they're breaking through the lines.
So we are going to have to conclude the end of the first part here. There's plenty more action to come. There is loads of players who still actually haven't arrived to defend the place, and King Scrapatron has plenty more drones of different shapes and sizes to come and try destroying the players' drill. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in part 2.